Welcome to my Expat Stories. This one's about online addiction. Not to a person, not to a relationship. Custom content. Foot fetish content. The kind where you pay per photo, per video, per live call, and the girl on the other end knows exactly what you want. Exactly how to keep you paying. Exactly how to make you think you're special. You're not. You're client number 7. Or 12. Or 20. But you don't know that. You think it's connection. You think she cares. You think you're building something. You're not. You're just spending. And she's just working. And when you lose your job, your wife, your savings, she'll still be there, still posting, still available, for the next obsessed man who thinks he's different. If you've ever spent money on something you knew was destroying you, hit subscribe. Because Sam's about to show you what happens when online fetish addiction becomes more important than your career, your marriage, your life. Here's Sam. Right, I'm Sam. Samuel really, but everyone calls me Sam. 48, Edinburgh. Was an accountant. 15 years at the same firm. Partners trusted me. Clients liked me. Had a rhythm. Had a life. Had a wife. Emma. 20 years married. And I threw all of it away for foot content. Custom foot content. From a 22-year-old in Manila named Jasmine, who I've never met, never will meet, never even wanted to meet really. Just wanted the content. Just wanted the photos, the videos, the live calls. Just wanted to feed the fetish. The obsession. The addiction that cost me everything and still won't let go. Let me start with the fetish. Because everyone has one. Most people just manage theirs. Quietly. Keep it private. Keep it controlled. Keep it from consuming their lives. I've always had a thing for feet. Always. Since I was a teenager. Not hands, not legs. The arch, the toes, the way they move. The way they look in certain positions. It's not something I chose, not something I'm proud of. Just something that's always been there. In the background. Manageable. Until it wasn't. In UK, I managed it fine. OnlyFans subscriptions. Foot-focused creators. Maybe 50 quid a month. Reasonable. Emma knew. Sort of. As long as it's just looking and you're not talking to anyone. That was the rule. Just looking. Just content. Just satisfying the itch without crossing lines. Without getting involved. Without making it real. Then I discovered Filipino content creators. The algorithm showed me one, then another, then dozens. They were different. More interactive. More available. More affordable. And more willing. To customize. To personalize. To make you feel like you mattered. Like you weren't just a subscriber. Like you were special. I found Jasmine's account by accident. Instagram. She posted teaser photos, feet in different positions, different angles, professional. High quality, perfect feet. Small. Size 5 maybe. Smooth skin. Perfect toes. Natural nails. Everything the fetish wanted. Everything I've been looking at online for years. But better. More deliberate. More focused. Her bio said DM for custom content. So I did. Just curious, just testing, just seeing what custom meant. She replied within hours. Hi, thanks for reaching out. I offer custom photos and videos. What are you looking for? I told her. Specific positions, specific angles. Things I'd wanted to see but never found exactly right. She said yes to everything. 1,000 pesos per photo, 3,000 per video, 5,000 for 30-minute video call. Payment via PayPal. 1,000 pesos, about 13 quid, for custom content. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly how I wanted it. From someone who understood the fetish, who catered to it, who made it easy, made it accessible, made it feel acceptable. I ordered 5 photos, 65 quid. She delivered within a day. Perfect. This was mine. This was satisfying. In a way generic content never was. I ordered more, 10 photos, then 20, then videos, then longer videos. The spending escalated slowly, naturally, without me noticing the pattern, without me seeing the trap. Just one more photo, one more video, one more perfectly angled shot of exactly what I wanted, what I needed, what I craved. We started messaging regularly, not just about content, about life, about Manila, about Edinburgh. She'd ask about my day, tell me about hers, about university. She was studying business management, about her family, about saving money for tuition. Normal conversation, friendly, easy. And underneath it all, the content. The photos, the videos, the feet. Always the feet. Always perfect. Always exactly what I needed. Then she suggested video calls. Live sessions. You can tell me exactly what you want in real time. I can show you, you can watch. More personal. More special. How much? 5,000 pesos, 30 minutes. Just us. Private, personal. 5,000 pesos, about 65 quid. For 30 minutes. Live. Custom. Interactive. The fetish made real. Not recorded, not pre-made, but happening. Right now. For me. Just me. I said yes. We scheduled it for a Tuesday, morning my time. Evening hers. I was working from home. Emma was at her office. The house was empty. Private. Safe. I set up my laptop in the study, closed the door, locked it, joined the call. She was there, smiling, friendly, barefoot, sitting on her bed. Camera angled perfectly. I could see her feet. Just her feet and lower legs. Nothing else. That's what I wanted. That's what I paid for. That's what the fetish needed. Hi, Sam. So nice to finally see you live. Tell me what you want to see. The 30 minutes disappeared. Fast. Too fast. She did everything I asked. Every angle. Every position. Every movement. Arching. Flexing. Pointing. Wiggling toes. Spreading them. Everything perfectly. Professionally. Like she'd done this hundreds of times. Which she probably had. But I didn't think about that. Didn't care. Just focused on the content. On the satisfaction. On the fetish being fed live. In real time. Interactive. Personal. Mine. After she messaged. That was fun. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to do it again. I wanted to do it again, immediately. The recorded content was good. The live content was better. Was real. Was interactive. Was addictive in a way photos and videos weren't. Because she responded. Adjusted. Gave me exactly what I wanted, exactly when I wanted it. The control, the customization, the feeling of mattering, of being seen, of being catered to. It was intoxicating. I scheduled another call for Thursday, then another for Saturday, then twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday mornings. My regular slots, my routine, my normal. Emma was at work, I was working from home. The study door was locked. The laptop was on. Jasmine was there, and for 30 minutes, twice a week, nothing else existed except the screen. The feet, the angles, the perfect satisfaction of the fetish being fed exactly how I wanted it. The spending increased. 2 calls weekly. That's 10,000 pesos, about 130 quid weekly, 520 quid monthly. Just for calls, plus photos, plus videos, plus tips. You're so generous, Sam. You're my favourite client. You make this so much easier. Favourite client. The word stuck. Made me feel special. Made me feel important. Made me feel like more than just a subscriber. More than just a transaction. Like I mattered. Like we had something. Like this was more than business. It wasn't. But I wanted to believe. Needed to believe. The addiction required belief. Required thinking it was special. Different. Real. Even when logic said otherwise. 6 months of this. Twice weekly calls. Daily photos, occasional videos. I'm spending 2,000 to 3,000 quid monthly now. Emma's noticing. Why are so many charges to PayPal? What are you buying? Work stuff, software subscriptions, online tools, accounting resources. She accepts it. Trusts me. Why wouldn't she? 15 years together. Never given her reason to doubt. Never been unfaithful. Never been dishonest. Just an accountant with some online subscriptions. Nothing suspicious. Nothing concerning. Nothing worth investigating. Yet. But work is suffering. I'm missing deadlines. Missing details. Missing calls. Because I'm on calls. With Jasmine during work hours. I've started scheduling client meetings around Jasmine's availability. Rescheduling important calls because they conflict with my Tuesday or Thursday slots. My boss notices. Sam, you've been missing meetings. Rescheduling things. Is everything okay at home? Everything's fine. Just been distracted. Personal stuff. I'll sort it. Make sure you do. We've got the Henderson account review next week. Big one. Need you sharp. I'm not sharp, I'm distracted. Obsessed. Addicted. My phone's always in my hand. Checking messages from Jasmine. Looking at photos she sent. planning the next call, thinking about new positions, new angles, new content. The obsession has consumed the space where work used to be, where marriage used to be, where normal life used to be. But I don't see it, don't recognise it, don't acknowledge the problem. Just keep paying, keep scheduling, keep feeding the addiction. Then the Henderson meeting happens. Big client, annual review, 3 partners on the call, me presenting. 15 years of experience. Should be routine, should be easy, should be professional. But it's Thursday, 9 a.m, my Jasmine slot. I'm supposed to be on the video call with her. I thought I could do both. Thought I could have her call on my phone, muted, just watching, just visual, while I present on the laptop, multitask. No one would know. No one would see. I'd done it before with photos, with videos, just glancing at the phone between slides, between questions, just feeding the obsession quietly, privately, secretly, while maintaining professional appearance. The Henderson meeting starts. I'm presenting. The Q3 financial review, slides, numbers, projections, routine stuff. My phone's propped up beside the laptop. Jasmine's there, on camera, barefoot, sitting on her bed, doing what I paid for, what I scheduled, what I needed. I'm glancing at it. Quick looks, between slides, between sentences, trying to focus on both, trying to maintain the presentation while feeding the addiction. Then David, senior partner, asks a question. Sam, can you walk us through the variance analysis on page 7? I'm looking at the phone, at Jasmine, at her feet in the position I requested, at the perfect angle, at the satisfaction. I don't hear him, don't register the question, don't respond. Sam, you there? I look up, back to the laptop, to the meeting. Everyone's staring, waiting. Sorry, yes, page 7, the variance analysis. I'm clicking through slides, but my eyes drift back to the phone, to Jasmine. She's moving, adjusting, following the script we discussed, the 30-minute routine, the perfect sequence. The addiction's pull is stronger than the meeting, stronger than professionalism, stronger than 15 years of career. I'm watching her. Not the slides, not the partners, not the client. Just her, just the feet, just the content. Sam, are you looking at your phone? David's voice is sharp. Suspicious, I'm sweating, actually sweating. Cold sweat down my back, panic sweat. My hands are shaking, trembling on the keyboard. My mouth is dry, tongue sticking to my teeth, heart pounding, pulse in my ears, loud, fast, too fast. The physical reaction to being caught, to the addiction being exposed, to everything crashing down in real time. No, just technical issues, screen froze, I'm fixing it. But he can see, they all can see. My eyes aren't on the laptop, they're down, to the right, where the phone is, where Jasmine is, where the call is happening, live, during a client meeting, during work, during the moment my career is ending, and I'm still watching feet on a screen. Sam, we'll reschedule this meeting. Log off, we'll talk after. The call with David happens 2 hours later. I'm sitting in the study. Door closed, hands still shaking. The adrenaline hasn't worn off. My shirt's damp under the arms, sticking to my back, cold and clammy. The kind of sweat that comes from fear, from knowing you're about to lose something you can't get back. David's face fills the screen. No small talk, no pleasantries, just straight to it. Sam, what happened this morning? Technical difficulties. My phone was having issues. I was trying to fix it while presenting. Sam, I've known you 15 years. Don't insult me. You were watching something on your phone during a client meeting with Henderson, our biggest account. What were you watching? Nothing. Just personal stuff. Family emergency. I shouldn't have had it open. I'm sorry. Personal stuff during Henderson? Sam, this isn't like you. You've been off for months, missing deadlines, rescheduling meetings. Now this, what's going on? I don't answer. Can't answer because what am I supposed to say? That I'm addicted to foot content? That I'm spending thousands monthly on custom photos and videos? That I was watching a live call with a girl in Manila while presenting financial analysis to our biggest client? That the addiction is so strong I couldn't wait 30 minutes? That I thought I could do both? That I'm that far gone? David fills the silence. I spoke with the partners. We're letting you go. Effective immediately. 15 years, Sam. I fought for you. But this is beyond what I can fix. You'll get severance. 2 months. And a good reference if you need one. But you're done here. I'm sorry. The screen goes black. Call ended. 15 years. Gone. 2 months severance, about 8,000 quid. After 15 years, after building the client base, after late nights and weekend work, and every audit season putting in 60-hour weeks. Gone. Because I couldn't stop watching feet on a phone during a meeting. Because the addiction was stronger than my career, stronger than my judgment, stronger than 15 years of professionalism. I sit there staring at the black screen. My hands are numb, tingling, like they've fallen asleep. My chest feels hollow, empty, like something's been scooped out. But underneath the shock, underneath the devastation, there's a thought, quiet but persistent, insidious. I can still do the Thursday call with Jasmine. I missed it because of the meeting, because of getting caught. But she's available tonight. I can reschedule. I can still get the content, still feed the obsession, still satisfy the need. Even though I just lost my job, even though everything just collapsed, the addiction doesn't care, doesn't pause, doesn't recognize consequences, just keeps pulling, keeps demanding, keeps consuming. I messaged Jasmine. Lost my job today. Can we do a call tonight? Need the distraction. She replies immediately. Oh no, Sam, I'm so sorry. Of course. What time works? Same rate. I'm here for you. Same rate. 5,000 pesos? 65 quid. I just lost my income, my career, my stability, and I'm still paying for a video call, still feeding the addiction, still choosing the content over reality, over logic, over self-preservation. The call happens that night. 30 minutes. Exactly what I needed. Exactly what the fetish wanted. For 30 minutes, nothing else exists. No job loss. No consequences. No future. Just the screen. The feet, the perfect angles. The satisfaction. The temporary relief from everything else. From reality. From the mess I've created. From the life I'm destroying one video call at a time. After she messages. Hope that helped. You're so sweet, Sam. Don't worry about work. You'll find something better. You're amazing. I'm not amazing. I'm addicted. I'm unemployed. I'm spending money I no longer have on content I can't stop consuming. But her words feel good, feel validating, feel like someone cares. Even though it's business, even though she's got other clients, even though "you're amazing" is probably copy-pasted to 6 other men tonight. I want to believe, need to believe. The addiction requires belief, requires thinking it's special, different, personal, real. Emma notices something's wrong the next day. You're home during work hours, what's going on? I got let go. Restructuring. Not performance-related, just downsizing. Let go? After 15 years, Sam, what happened? Budget cuts. They had to make decisions. Last in, first out. Sort of thing. You weren't last in, you were senior. You trained people. What really happened? I can't tell her. Can't admit the truth. Can't say I was caught watching fetish content during a client meeting. Can't reveal the addiction, the spending, the obsession that cost me everything. So I lie, double down, make it sound corporate, professional, out of my control. She believes it. Sort of. But she's suspicious. I can see it in her face, in the way she's watching me, in the questions she's not asking yet. 2 weeks pass, I'm applying for jobs, half-heartedly, going through motions, updating CV, reaching out to contacts. But mostly I'm at home, on the phone, on the laptop, ordering content, scheduling calls, spending the severance money, spending our savings, spending everything on the addiction, on Jasmine, on the obsession I can't stop feeding, even knowing I'm unemployed, even knowing I should be conserving, should be planning, should be prioritizing, but I'm not. I'm spending, daily, constantly, compulsively. Then Emma finds the credit card statements. I'm in the shower. She's at the desk, looking for something. Bank paperwork, maybe. Tax documents. Something normal, something routine. But she finds the statements instead. 3 months of charges. PayPal. 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 Hundreds of transactions, thousands of pounds, 2,500 in January, 3,000 in February, 3,500 in March. All to PayPal. All to one email address. All to Jasmine. I come out of the shower. She's sitting on the bed, statements in her hand, face pale, eyes red. She's been crying, or she's about to. The papers are shaking. Her hands are trembling. Just like mine were during the Henderson meeting. Just like mine are most days now. The tremor of stress, of shock, of everything falling apart. What is this, Sam? What's what? These charges to PayPal, thousands of pounds. To someone named Jasmine. What is this? It's work stuff, freelance work, research materials. You don't have work anymore, Sam. And this has been going on for 20 months, since you still had work. What is this really? She's staring at me, waiting. I can lie, can make up something, can try to explain away 20 months of charges totalling £58,000 to a girl in Manila I've never met. But the truth is in my face, in my inability to meet her eyes, in my silence, in my shaking hands, in everything I can't say. Is it another woman? Sort of, but not how you think. Not how I think. Sam, you've spent nearly £60,000 on someone. For 20 months, while lying to me, while working from home with the door locked. What am I supposed to think? It's not an affair. Online content. What kind of content costs £60,000? The kind I have a problem with. The kind I'm addicted to. The kind I can't stop paying for even knowing it's destroying everything. Her face changes, from anger to disgust. From hurt to something colder. Something final. Show me. I can't. Show me, Sam. Show me what's worth £60,000. What's worth lying to me? What's worth losing your job? Show me. I show her. The photos, the videos, the call history, the messages, all of it. 20 months of foot fetish content, custom content, personalized content, thousands of images, hours of videos, dozens of live calls, all feet, just feet. From a 22-year-old in Manila I've never met, never will meet, never even want to meet. Just want the content. Just want the addiction fed. She's looking at the phone, scrolling through. Silent. Her face is unreadable. Not angry. Not sad, just processing. Absorbing. Understanding the scope of the addiction. The depth of the betrayal. The extent of the lying. The £58,000 spent on feet. Just feet. While she worked. While she trusted. While she believed we were building a life together. She hands the phone back. Stands up. Walks to the closet. Starts pulling clothes. Her clothes. I'm staying at my sister's. Don't call me. Don't message. My solicitor will contact you. Emma, wait. For what, Sam? For you to explain? You just did. £60,000 on foot fetish content. While lying about it. While losing your job over it. While destroying our marriage for it. There's nothing left to explain. She's packing. Fast. Efficient. 20 years of marriage ending in 10 minutes of packing. She's not crying anymore. Not yelling. Just done. Completely done. The kind of done that's final. That's irreversible. That's the result of betrayal too deep to forgive. Too extensive to overlook. Too consuming to understand. The door closes, she's gone. The house is silent. Too silent. The kind of silence that echoes. That magnifies. That makes you hear your own heartbeat. Your own breathing. Your own thoughts screaming about what you've lost. What you've destroyed. What you've traded for content. For photos, for videos. For 30-minute calls with a girl who calls you favourite client while having 5 others just like you. I'm alone, unemployed, separated, soon to be divorced, £58,000 spent, savings depleted, severance money gone, living on credit cards, on borrowed time, on the last remnants of financial stability that's disappearing faster than I can track. And what do I do? What's my first thought? My first action? My first response to losing everything? I message Jasmine. Can we do a call tonight? Need it. She replies, Of course, Sam. Always here for you. Same time, same rate, same addiction, same pattern, same destruction. Just different circumstances. No job, no wife, no savings, but still paying, still scheduling, still feeding the obsession, because the addiction doesn't care about consequences, doesn't pause for devastation, doesn't recognise rock bottom, just keeps demanding, keeps pulling, keeps consuming everything until there's nothing left except the content and the craving and the compulsion to keep going. The divorce papers arrive 6 weeks later. Irreconcilable differences. 20 years. Over. The house goes on the market. We split what's left, which isn't much. The equity's there, but the liquid savings are gone. Spent. Consumed by the addiction, by Jasmine, by 20 months of custom content that cost everything. Emma's fair about it. Doesn't drag it out, doesn't fight. Just wants it done. Wants distance. Wants to move on with her life, away from me, away from the addiction, away from the man who chose foot fetish content over everything real. Over 20 years of marriage. Over partnership. Over love. Over life. I'm in a flat now. Small. 1 bedroom. Cheaper part of Edinburgh. The kind of place where the walls are thin and you hear neighbours fighting. Where the lift smells like old takeaway and someone's always smoking in the stairwell. It's all I can afford. Unemployment benefits. Occasional freelance work. Not enough to live. Not enough to survive. Not enough to maintain the addiction. But I try anyway. Cut back on food. On heating. On everything except Jasmine. Except the content. Except the obsession. I've reduced the frequency. Can't afford twice weekly calls anymore. Once a week now. Sometimes twice a month. When I can scrape together the 65 quid. When I've got freelance payment. When I've sold something. Anything. Just to fund the next call. The next photos, the next fix. The next temporary satisfaction that lasts 30 minutes and costs everything. Jasmine doesn't care, doesn't judge, doesn't ask questions, just delivers. Every time. Exactly what I want, exactly what I need, exactly what the addiction demands. She's professional, consistent, available. The content never wavers, never disappoints, never fails. Unlike everything else in my life, unlike my career, my marriage, my stability, my future, the content is reliable. The addiction is reliable. The obsession is the only constant left. I think about stopping. Every day. Every time I queue up another payment. Every time I schedule another call. Every time I wake up alone in the flat with nothing left except a phone full of foot photos and a bank account approaching zero. I think about stopping. About getting help. About joining support groups. About seeing a therapist. About admitting the addiction. About breaking the cycle. About choosing recovery. About rebuilding. About moving forward. About living differently. About being different. But I don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. The addiction is too strong. The craving too powerful. The obsession too consuming. Without it, what's left? What's the point? What fills the space? What satisfies the need? What makes the empty flat bearable? What makes unemployment tolerable? What makes divorce survivable? The content. Just the content. Just Jasmine. Just the feet. Just the addiction. That's all that's left. That's all there is. That's all I have. I saw a therapist once, after the divorce, after Emma left, after everything fell apart. He asked why I couldn't stop, what the content gave me that real life couldn't, why the addiction was worth everything. I couldn't answer, didn't have words, just knew that without it, the emptiness was unbearable, the silence deafening, the loneliness crushing. The content filled something I couldn't name, couldn't explain, couldn't fix. Just knew it was necessary, essential, required, to function, to survive, to exist. He said I was choosing the addiction over life, choosing isolation over connection, choosing fantasy over reality. He was right. I knew he was right. But knowing doesn't change the craving, doesn't stop the compulsion, doesn't break the pattern, just makes you aware of your own destruction, of your own choices, of your own slow suicide by fetish content. And awareness without change is just torture. Just watching yourself fail. Just knowing you're drowning and choosing not to reach for the life preserver. Choosing to sink. Choosing the addiction. Every single time. I found out later. By accident. Through a forum. A foot fetish forum. Someone posted asking about good content creators. Jasmine's name came up. Multiple men. Multiple accounts. Multiple favourite clients, all paying, all scheduling, all thinking they were special, all getting the same messages, the same encouragement, the same "you're amazing," the same business model, professional, efficient, effective, genius really. Make each client feel unique, make them feel seen, make them feel like they matter, keep them paying, keep them coming back, keep them addicted, keep them spending, keep them isolated, keep them dependent, keep them destroyed, while she builds her business, funds her life, saves for university, creates her future, using men like me. Men who can't stop, men who won't stop, men who've lost everything and still pay, still message, still schedule, still feed the addiction that's killed everything else. I'm 49 now, 21 months since I discovered her, 12 months since I lost my job, 10 months since the divorce, living in the flat, scraping by, spending what I have on calls, on photos, on content, on the addiction, on Jasmine, on the only thing left that feels like it matters, like it's real, like it's mine, even though it's not, even though she's got 5 other clients, even though I'm just a revenue stream, just another obsessed man, just another addiction success story, just another life destroyed by online content and a girl in Manila who knows exactly how to angle the camera. This is my Expat Stories. Sam spent £58,000 over 20 months on custom foot fetish content, got fired when caught during a client meeting, watched his wife divorce him after finding the charges, and still pays for calls and photos because the online addiction destroyed his career and marriage. But the craving is stronger than the consequences, and sometimes men don't lose to scams. They lose to obsessions they can't control, and content creators who are just really good at business.